Good afternoon everyone, welcome to Virtual FMR. My name is Clive Finnimore. Tonight we are running on Zwift. It's MHG Run Club 5k time. Good evening Tina, Sebastian and Anthony, who are all in the live chat. Sebastian's just come in from his new project. He's constructing a bed into his EV car. Why'd you have to sleep in the car, Sebastian? Aren't you allowed in the house anymore? Do you snore too loud? Hello Paul Hayward, thank you for joining us. You alright buddy? Let's get the treadmill moving, make sure things still connected. I sleep in the back of my Land Rover. I chuck a little mattress in there. I drop the seats and put a mattress in there. 30 seconds to go until we start. Tonight in the run, I think we have Sebastian and Tina. Am I correct? I won't know until we start running. Welcome along everyone, thank you for joining. It's Thursday night, time for a nice steady 5k. Right, here we go then, here we go. Sebastian says, same as you Clive, sleeping in the car whilst away. It makes it easier, doesn't it? So who have I got with me then? Let's have a look. What speed are we doing? It looks like we're running at 9 kilometers per hour tonight. We've got Tina in the run with me in the Beacon group. Sebastian's in the Beacon group. Paul Hayward's here as well. Hello Paul. Jonathan Perkins there as well. Good evening everyone. Thank you for joining gang. And hello to anyone else that's joined us tonight that I haven't mentioned. Jonathan Perkins says, good evening, just made it. So here we are, tonight's a nice steady 5k. We'll keep our eye on Tina's speed in case she does a crafty speed increase. How you feeling Tina? How are the legs? How's the knee? Hopefully you're feeling much better now. Last night, we didn't do Wednesday night track session. Everyone was busy doing other things. Tina was at the dentist and Amy ran earlier in the day. Oh no, Tina says, Clive, my knee isn't great. You're here with us though, so you must be better than you were 2 or 3 weeks ago. Nice and gentle, Tina, nice and gentle. So yeah, everyone was busy last night, so I headed out onto the coast path for a bit of incline. And I think I must have ran about 14, 15 kilometres in the end last night. Out filming for the next ghost story. Getting some B-roll and some post shots and some sea shots. Haven't been to the cave yet though. Haven't done the night stuff. Tonight or tomorrow night I've got to go and do the nighttime stuff. Tina's got a new video that just dropped at 5 o'clock on Tina's clips. Well done, Tina. What's it about, Tina? Hello, Laurie. Laurie says, hello, everyone. How are you all? I haven't had a chance to stop in live for a long time. Miss you all. Miss you too, Laurie. Thank you for popping in tonight. Good evening, comrade. So happy I made to see the stream today. Thank you, comrade. Tina says, wait and see. It's a surprise. I'll have to wait until after the run now, Tina. Laurie says she'll be running outside today. I was outside last night, Laurie. Gathering film footage for my other running channel, The Cornish Runner. We've started doing a little bit of a ghost story theme. So, yeah, last week we did The Lady and the Giant Hare on the coast path. Last night I was out filming for Willie Wilcox's cave here in Port, who was a smuggler and hid in his cave one night while he was trying to escape the customs and never came out. Lost to the sea, and they believe his spirit is still in the cave. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. We're yet to go down in the dark and sit in the cave. Thank you, comrade. Yeah, it's surprising when you start doing these little ghost stories, how many are on your doorstep. I mean, Lansalos is a couple miles away from me, and there's 3 down there. The lady in grey that goes from the church to the sea, to the cliff paths. The smugglers' voices in this little cutaway in the rocks. The phantom boat that appears offshore. I'll have to go and do all these. Tell the story. Laurie says hello to Paul and Anthony. Anthony says hello to Laurie, and so does Paul. Tina's ignoring Sebastian for some reason. I'll have to scroll back up to see why. Why is Tina ignoring Sebastian? Sebastian says, hopefully louder, Tina. Sounds like a dodgy group of people, Clive, says Anthony. Hanging around on the coast paths in the dark late at night. Tina, I think everyone's the same about their own voice. I hate hearing my own voice coming back when I'm watching the videos. I'm getting a bit more used to it now, but when I first started, it's strange, isn't it? You're used to hearing it in your head, but when you're not opening your mouth and you can hear it, it's weird. Laurie's just found Tina's channel and subscribed. Well done, Laurie. Hopefully you found mine as well, the Cornish Runner. Oh, not that one. That's the wrong one. You see, the problem is when you've got multiple channels, what do I do? Hit that, go to there, hit that, and that. So that's my official channel. Here on Virtual FMI, I just sort of ho-host with Stephen when he comes along. But the Cornish Runner is my own YouTube channel, which I'm adding ghost stories and running videos and things like that to at the moment. It's an old channel, but I've only just started adding things in the last month or so. And every video we make, same as Tina, we discover a new effect or a new way of doing something. So it's a bit of a journey for us, really, as we make each video. Sebastian says, you have such a beautiful voice, Tina, and Clive. Thank you very much, Sebastian. Anthony said he was really hot in his run this morning. No clouds. It's been a lot colder, or shall I say cooler here in a... Thank you, Laurie. She says, of course I have, Clive. Yeah, it's been a lot cooler here today, very noticeable. It hasn't been a jumper on, jumper off day, it's been a jumper on, thinking about putting my coat on day. It's quite windy at the moment. It's grey, it's overcast. It's currently, I say it feels colder today, but it must be the wind, because it's 13.5 degrees here in the Cornish garage tonight. 33% humidity. Yesterday, however, hence why I went outside running last night, was a beautiful day. It was really warm. I was working on the roof at work, putting on a new felt roof on the water tank, and it was warm up there. Oliver's asking me, am I going Pioneers tonight? I don't know yet. I thought you didn't want to go tonight. See, gang, I told you when Oliver come back from his uni placement, he'd be badgering me to go back to Pioneers. Last night you told me you weren't going. You needed hills and elevation. 1 kilometre into tonight's run, 4 to go. Heart rate currently 122, cadence 168. Still nice and relaxed. By the way, everyone, if you're wondering who Finnimore or Finnimore is, that's my son Oliver. He says he's held off. I presume he means he's held off going outside today, and he's waiting for pioneers. Let's drop some ride on, shall we? Let's have a look. We'll do it this way. Everyone in game who I know. And then we'll do it this way and drop it onto the runners around me. Anthony's asking me, Clive, have you heard of the ultra called the Tunnel? Yes, I have. I have heard of that one. Is it a 100 miler? I don't fancy it. Would it get boring? They just done a run local to me actually, which was in a tunnel, but I think it was 10k, and it was just up and down in the tunnel over and over again until they reached 10k. I don't know how many loops or lengths of the tunnel they had to run, and quite a few people asked if I was going, but I don't know whether I'd get bored. You imagine doing 100 miles in a tunnel. The best thing about an ultra is when you get halfway, if it's an out and back, when you get to the bit where you turn to come back again, you know you're heading home. When you're doing a loop, when you get to about 50-60 miles, you know you're heading home. But if you're running up and down, it doesn't think like you're making any headway. Bit like those backyard ultras, I don't fancy doing one of them either. Amy's done one, she's amazing. I couldn't bring myself to do it, I don't think. Or maybe if you thought, I'll go there and run a marathon distance and then stop, it would be worth doing it, wouldn't it? But I couldn't do it until I dropped. Jonathan says, I think the tunnel has been the absolute worst. Not even allowed to wear headphones. Is the tunnel shut for the run, Jonathan? Or is it open to the public and cars? Because I know in Cornwall, the main reason they stop you from wearing headphones is for safety reasons, because of the traffic. Oh, hang on. Tina's bumped the speed up slightly, I think. 9.1 kilometers per hour for the Beacon group. That was a sneaky little increase there, look. Paul says it would make great footage running up and down in a tunnel for 100 miles. You'd have to tell a few ghost stories in there, wouldn't you? Anthony says he watched a video last night, 200 miles in 55 hours. That's pretty good, isn't it? The fastest I've run 100 miles in, and that was the Centurion Autumn 100, was 22 hours 50 minutes, which is along canals, and there's a little bit of elevation but not a lot. And the quickest I've done the Arc of Attrition is 27 hours. So could you imagine running 200 miles in 55 hours? That's some pace, isn't it? That is some going. Sebastian is asking, how long is the tunnel? How long is the tunnel, Jonathan? It depends on the tunnel, doesn't it? I reckon the one that's near me, where they ran 10k the other day, is probably only 200 metres, I'm guessing. There's no big tunnels in Cornwall. So maybe they just run up and down there so many times until they hit 10k. Was it 10 times? They must have to run up and down in the same tunnel. Jonathan says, I think it's a mile out and back. So is that the tunnel? The tunnel is half a mile and it's a mile out and back? Sebastian says, oh my God, running up and down in a tunnel 100 times. Anthony says, I don't think the tunnel is used anymore. It's leaking and quite cold. Paul says, at least you can guarantee it'll be dry. Unless you're running in Anthony's tunnel. It's leaking. As long as it's not the channel tunnel and it's leaking, that'd be scary, wouldn't it? So yeah, it looks like the Beacon group is now running at 9.1 kilometers per hour. B, take it. Look after that knee, Tina. Don't force it. Jonathan said it's all organised by an ex-Special Forces guy. All about mental endurance. No creature comforts. It would be, wouldn't it? It would be mental endurance. 100 miles on the coast path is about mental endurance, but you imagine running it in a tunnel. Oh, gold. Laurie says, there's a 2-mile long tunnel on a trail here in Washington. I had to go through it twice during my 50-mile run last summer. It gets disorientating. God, I bet it does, especially towards the end of the run when you're tired. I bet it feels like it just goes on forever. Paul says you can't go in the wrong direction. No, you can't get lost. You can't take the wrong route. It's down the end, around the cone and back again. So we've just clocked over 2 kilometers in already, less than 3 to go. Here on this Thursday evening from my garage in Cornwall. Grey and windy outside, but it's not raining. But it does feel cold. It's not very pleasant out there. Tina says it's nice to run with everyone again. It's nice to have you with us, Tina. Welcome back. Welcome back after your short break, but don't do too much too quick. If you feel any discomfort, get off that treadmill. Paul says, but you can't go in. Oh, no. Paul says, yes, Tina. You can't tell the sun has gone in. Is that because Tina's back on the treadmill? Tina, have you come out of hibernation yet for Real Run Club? Or is that off the cards, off the table for a minute because you're still nursing your knee back to full strength? So I don't think I'll be going to a new park run this coming Saturday, due to the cost of fuel at the moment. The closest new park run for me now is over an hour and a half away. So we'll have to back off the park run routes for a minute. I mean, we've covered all of Cornwall and a few in Devon, but they get too far away now. So this coming weekend, will have to be a local training run video with a ghost story. And then the following weekend, of course, I've got the Bodmin Beacon Beast Marathon over in Bodmin. So we'll take the camera along on that one. It's bound to be raining. Always is when I run outside. Tina says she's still getting better. No club yet. Very sensible, Tina. Very sensible. Sebastian says, the sun is charging my car every day. Oh, Tina speeded up, look. Tina speeded up. What is it going to be? 9.3 kilometers per hour. The Beacon group is now running at 9.3. Well done, Tina. We're over halfway through already. Was it 18 minutes past 5 here in England? Sebastian, are you 2 hours ahead of us now, or 1? So I'm guessing it's about 20 past 6 for Sebastian. One hour ahead. Sebastian is in Germany. If we ran these runs any later for Sebastian, he'd be running at 7 o'clock in the evening, 7 to 8. Far too late, isn't it, Sebastian? 7, 8 o'clock in the evening, you want to be showered, dinnered, and sat chilling out. I have to do it as soon as possible when I get home from work, as practically possible. Because if I sit down or do something else, I lose the running mojo for the evening. I've got to get it done quick. Sebastian says he's fine with the current timing. Nice one, Sebastian. Comrade says Guten Tag to Sebastian. Sebastian doesn't like me talking German with my Cornish accent. It doesn't do his cool language any justice. Paul's asking, Sebastian, are you returning to your project tomorrow? So, are you building a permanent fixture in your car, Sebastian? Are you constructing a portable application which can be taken in and out of the car when it's not required? I just drop my back seats and throw in a mattress. Veranda. Sebastian, have you many people where you got veranda solar charging? I don't know what that is. I know a veranda is like a patio, isn't it? 3 kilometers done, team. Well done. Thank you for the ride on MC. Woo! Less than 2k to go. Well done, everyone. Shaking those legs out. It's that Thursday feeling. The weekend is almost here. Thank you very much, Comrade. Comrade says, I'm 6 hours behind everyone, but still love coming to support you. And we love having you here with us during our running sessions. It makes it a much more pleasurable experience, reading and chatting whilst we take part in these events. Paul says he's power washed the patio today, ready for the long summer. Hopefully, Paul, fingers crossed, it will be a long summer. My patio's so rustic, I don't need to power wash it. The only thing I can really do to it is run the strimmer over it to cut the weeds up that are coming out between the cracks in the slabs, and then use the blower to blow all the debris away. I think if I used a power washer on it, it'd all blow away. It'd wash it all away. Tina says, I seem to be editing all the time these days. I know that feeling, Tina. I know that feeling. You're doing amazingly though. You're pushing a video out about every other day. I'm struggling to get one out a week. But from that one video, I'm able to sort of extract 2 shorts, which I can also drop later in the week. Laurie says, Comrade, where are you? I'm something like 7 or 8 hours difference here in Washington State. Currently 9:22 a.m. Oh, Sebastian said, what is a patio? A patio is a slabbed area, or a veranda, or an outdoor area in your garden that's got stone floor, where you have the patio, I was about to call it the patio furniture then, the outdoor furniture, the table, the chairs, the umbrella, the sunshade, that area. Sebastian says, okay, what means slabbed? Slabs are like big stones, flat big stones. Usually square in shape and they all fit together. Tina says a veranda is a ground floor open balcony. Ah, that's right. Speed alert, everyone. Thank you, Sebastian. 9.5? Is it 9.5 or 9.4? I think it's 9.5 kilometers per hour. Heart rate currently 120. For me, it just dropped to 116, so nice heart rate tonight, actually. Happy with that. Nicely in the blue. Cadence at 169. Nice little pack of runners here tonight in the Beacon group. Tina, Paul, Jonathan, Sebastian and myself. All in the Beacon group tonight. It's good to have the gang back together here. Tina says my heart rate is terrible. Nice and gentle, Tina. You've had a few weeks recovery mode, so you need to work back into it gently. Mind you, you've been working hard on the spinning bike, haven't you, at the gym? Nice high heart rates there, 180, 185. Sebastian's heart rate tonight, 134. Nice one, Sebastian. Tina's is 147. Paul Haywood, 130. Well done, gang. Everything's relative. That's all that matters. Keep on running. Keep on running. So tonight, Tina has chosen, for the MHG Run Club, the big flat 8. However, we'll be doing 5k and then we'll be done. But it's a nice, dry, hot, sunny desert we're running in tonight. Tina selects the runs for us each week, the courses for the MHG Run and the Film My Run 500s. The Bag That Badge. What is the Bag That Badge for tomorrow? I saw a picture of it earlier pop up in the chat, and I think the picture was last week's run. Is it that one again, or are we doing something different? Jonathan Perkins got a heart rate of 126. Nice one, buddy. Laurie says, it's a weekend day for me here. I have a different work schedule. Sunday, Thursday and Wednesday, 10-hour days. Oh my God. Monday to Friday for me, 8-hour days. Paul's currently on holiday leave. How's it going, Paul? You enjoying your time off? Is it going far too quickly? Homer says, Clive, do you train based on heart rate zones? If so, what zone do you run in mostly? If I'm 100% honest, I don't really work to any training plan, I just run. However, when I do my easy runs, my long easy runs or even my short easy runs, I try to keep the heart rate in zone 2. When we're working hard, when we're at park run, or we're doing a track session or a hard interval session, I try to get it up into zone 4 and zone 5 if possible, but it's quite difficult to get up into zone 5 without passing out. So yeah, Hard efforts at zone 4 to 5, easy runs zone 2. So tonight we are running in zone 2, I think. I hope we are. It's the blue one. And it's consistent all the way through, nice and easy. We're running at about 9.5 kilometers per hour. This is the sort of speed I run outside when I'm doing an easy run. So I like to run around 10 kilometers per hour when I'm running outside. Unless obviously it's park run or we're running in one of the Cornish Grand Prix series events. And I always seem to run almost uncomfortable, but not quite, you know. Almost gasping for breath, but still under control. That's where I like to try and keep it when I'm doing outdoor events. And then obviously if you get into the final kilometre and you've got anything left, you try to pick up the pace a bit more. So we have got 600 metres here left to go now to the final arch. A lap and a half of the outdoor track. 9.7, thank you Sebastian. 9.7 kilometers per hour, everyone. Thank you to Tina for leading tonight with the sweeper flag above her head. Oh no, Sebastian. Sebastian's got the flag tonight, but Tina is selecting the speeds. 9.8. Thank you, Sebastian. There it is. 9.8 kilometers per hour for the Beacon Group. Hudson Road tomorrow, I think, says Anthony. 9.2 kilometers. So tonight's Bag That Badge at 5 PM UK time is the Hudson Row. So if you haven't got that badge, come and join us. I think Jonathan needs it. I think Sebastian needs it. Am I right in saying that? It's quite a long Bag That Badge achievement. So if you need that one, come and join us tomorrow. Tina says yes, it's for Jonathan. So we'll be here tomorrow to run with Jonathan so he can get his Zwift achievement badge for the Hudson Row. Jonathan says thank you. No problem, buddy. No problem. And thank you to Tina for setting it up. Tina takes requests on Bag That Badge routes. Sebastian says not for me. Are you joining us or are you not? You don't need that badge. Through the gully we go. This looks like the Pirates' gully down in the Lansalos. There's a little cutaway through the rocks where they don't actually know who cut it out or why it was created, but it does look man-made. And some of the beliefs are that it was put there for flood water to divert the water away from the stream, or others think it was for the smugglers. That one's coming soon in the next coming weeks. 200 meters. I've still got to go down and sit in the scary cave in the dark. That'd be exciting, wouldn't it? I just got to do it at low tide, because if I don't do it at low tide, or the tide comes in, I'll end up like the pirate that got stuck in there, because it gets cut off by high tide. So I'm currently waiting for the tides to be at the right time before I can film that story. At the moment, I think low tide is around 4 o'clock in the morning. It's either 4 o'clock in the afternoon or 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's too early in the day, be full of tourists, which will spoil the ghostly effects. Or it's in the middle of the night. So we have to wait until the tide times come round to about 8 o'clock, low water. Here we go then. 5k done. Well done, everyone. Good work, all. Thank you for watching tonight. Thank you for your chat and company on Virtual FMR. Jonathan, Sebastian, Comrade, Anthony, Paul Hayward, Laurie, Tina. Really appreciate your support. Jonathan Zerler. Thank you all so much for coming and joining us tonight. Tina says, thank you everyone. Well done, Tina. Well done for pushing yourself a little bit. Hopefully you haven't injured yourself. I will be telling you off if you've injured yourself, like you tell me off when I don't hydrate properly. Good work all, says Laurie. Have a great day. Nice chatting to you all. Laurie, thank you ever so much for coming along and chatting with us as well. Jonathan says, thanks, Clive. Well done, Jonathan. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. UK time for the Friday Bag That Badge. It is a 9.2 kilometre loop run. I can't remember what it was called, even though you told me just now. Should we have a look at it? Today, tomorrow. Brain like a sieve. Brain like a sieve, me. That's why I've got to write everything down all the time, otherwise I forget. There it is. Oh, no. Oh, the screen changed. Where is it? There it is. Bag That Badge. Hudson Roll. That Anthony told me that just now, didn't he? Tina's going to go have a good stretch now. Well done, Tina. Bye, comrade. See you again, says Anthony. Yes. Thank you all for joining us. I'm going to go and have a shower now and find out whether I'm going to get talked into going to a run club tonight at 7 o'clock. Might go and hide under the stairs. Let's leave the event. End run. Okay. Save. And that's it. We've all caught up with the chat, I think. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, stay safe and take care. Anthony's asking, I think Anthony's asking Sebastian if he's going to go and try out his new bed in the back of the car. See you all next time. Cheers all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.